Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of the Foolsopolis here in City Skylines, where last episode, not only did we get over 500,000 population, you can kind of say we're halfway to 1 million right now, well we actually are, but halfway to our goal. I still don't think I'm going to be able to reach 1 million citizens, but we're over 50% of the way. We also started some work on our fishing industry, and that's to kind of redo the little waterfall that's kind of eventually going to feed us that sweet, sweet tuna fish with our fishing boats. I had to redo it, and we seen last episode the big waves coming down, so we expect lots of flooding in today's episode. But anyway, welcome back guys. If you are excited for this next episode and the series to continue, then make sure you smash the like button down below. If you are new in here, make sure you do subscribe so you get notified next episode does come out. Now, we got a little bit of flooding still here and there as the previous waters overflowing are just kind of slowly settling down. You can see a couple of waves in the light there just happening too. I'm still keeping all these in because at the minute there's a big forceful amount of water coming down and cascading, which is going to obviously cause even more flooding issues, but we're just going to see where it settles and where it bottoms out. That fast flowing water is slowly making its way down. It's going to be really interesting, but we're going to save that headache for another time because I want to focus a little bit more on our fishing industry. Now currently we built this for our fish farms. I kind of want to recreate another one over here, but the very final one like that I put over here will have an actual couple of fishing harbors for boats, because we can catch some really good salmon in these light waters, even a little bit of anchovy in this section too, which we'll try and utilize a little bit, which is going to be quite exciting. We also implemented that passenger train station too, which is able to give the brand new fishing industry and the farm area a passenger line. I want to reconfigure the bus line and also add a passenger line station here somewhere. So this industrial area here and this residential area over here have good connections to skedaddle in and out. So many things I want to get done today, boys. But yeah, there's going to be flooding. I just want you all to know this. How do we know, Seniac? Well, this mound is starting to get covered. So, haha, hilarious. Right, anyway, let's cause some destruction. So I think first things first, and I'm going to actually do the passenger train line, because then while I'm building everything else, this will be in full force and getting utilized. So we're going to extend and expand the road coming down to, I can actually bring it down to there, which wouldn't be too much of a bother, but I think like it's a little bit close. So I still might just kind of curve or bend that. So if that's coming straight up, that is directly from over there, the 4-lane road. That's directly up to there. What I'm going to do here is a nice little 10x10 bend. That's a 12. Where did you get a 12 from, Seniac? Oh wait, that's a 9. Hold on, what is the number? It is a 12. 12? Excuse me? 9? Oh, you gotta go right there. Okay, what I'll do, delete that, delete this. I didn't realize it was deleting 12 by 12s. Right, 23, so I need a 13. Bam. Why is this so difficult today? Don't be one of those episodes where everything just goes wrong. Please don't be one of those episodes. But there we go. We're going to continue the... How far did I make this go? 40. 40. Bam. Straight down. There we go. There we go. Just so we kind of keep into somewhat of a beautiful little pattern. But I need a train station anyway. I need a nice little station. So looking at the newer ones that we've kind of got in with that DLC back in the day, mate, I can go for a couple of variations. I can go for something like this. I could keep it nice and simple and have this dual one. And I think it would be a good idea to either connect it here or further up here. There should be fine because the way we're going to bend it. And then obviously it's connected to that road that kind of comes in. It should be fairly easy. It also has a bypassing route as well. So any trains that just want to go through, they're not stopping here, like intercity trains, can just skedaddle right through. Now, we've got a couple of passenger trains right now coming through. So I'm just going to wait for them to disappear and then delete the train tracks. So hurry up and skedaddle. That should be fairly good. Pause real quick. I'm going to delete that back to there. We'll delete this to here. And then we'll use the connection tool. What's going on with the connection tool? Wait, hold on. Has it changed for me? Has it updated right now? What's going on? Wait. Hold on. Aha! So why was that not appearing for the train tracks? That was weird. It's going to be one of those episodes, isn't it, guys? I can already feel it right now. It's going to be one of those episodes. So making sure that it sinks to the ground, because I don't want it to elevate or anything like that. There we go with that train line. I don't know why it's doing like a one-way system, kind of arrows. No idea why. But it's not a one-way system. Right, increase that. Bam. Beautiful. So what that's going to allow me to do right now then is also create a path/bike lane. That's also going to jump over the lines here under this to connect over to there. So make this a little bit more inclusive to get to. I will set up a little bus route as well. Same way I'll do with the farming area and the fishing industry. To be able to get people to it again a little bit easier. So we're going to have to now. Why can't I don't know what's going on today, guys. I don't know what's going on today. But stop there. A stop there on that train line. We're in business. Providing, you know, it doesn't get messed up. I'm kind of nervous. But anyway, now that we've created that, we want to create our very own kind of underpass. So I'm going to do it as an underpass. I don't think there's any need to kind of mess around with it. So if I go down let me go tunnel mode. Well, if I did a 5x6, and then over here a 5, is that a 5? I can't even tell. 5x6. So we're kind of dipping down. I'll mess around with the nodes so they kind of meet in the middle eventually. But if I then bring this down to an 10, to about a 10. And then we'll go from there to about there. Do you reckon we can actually kind of, with, again, the connection, which for some reason just doesn't want to get connected today. Something weird's definitely going on. Oh, hello! That works. Okay, that's the maximum. Now, can I do the same here? This is definitely funky. And this time, we're gonna get funky. Or do I just leave that one side in? Is there any need for this side? Like, actually thinking about it, I don't think there is. I don't think there is. And then we'll bring this out and up to then 0. There we go. And it's just simple. I'm not really going to mess around with the connection too much right now. Not until I've set up like something better over here. But if I just kind of bend it in. So at least for now, until I set like this area up a little bit better, they can walk and then skedaddle. You know what I mean? It just gives them the opportunity to do so. Oh, damn, boys. I'm telling you, it's going to be one of those episodes. I don't care right now. I'm going to have one of those days. Right, bring in, get rid of tunnel mode, but bring that down to be nice and flat. And you won't even know the difference right now. That's all I'm going to say. So let that do what it's got to do in the background. Has the flooding happened yet? Oh, look at the water on this side, though. It's definitely a little bit higher than the natural line. Definitely a little bit higher. So are we starting to see any tuna fish now? Yes. Very good, sir. Very good. But I'll let it continue anyway until I know there's a constant flow and it's all natural and there's no waves. It's just that's what it is when it's all settled. Then we'll see. So right now I want to replicate this over here, and I've got to work out all the spacings all over again. So we need to bring up the key wall in. And from that point there to here is a 30. So if that's a 30 to there, and if I do a 25, no, let me do a 20. So then I know a 10 here. If I do a 10 by a 10, technically this should now be all connected, right? So that's a 30 to there. It's a 60 to there. Oh, we've got it smack bang on. So how did I do all this again then? So that is a 50 by a 40. I've already done a 10 that way, so I just need to do another 30 here. There we go. And then another 40 this way, because I've already done a 10 on that side. 40 down to here. And if I can remember correctly, these were 20s, right? 20 by 20. So 20 by 20 by 20 by 40 by 20 bam by 40 by 20, and then that's where it kind of bends in. I might make this one a little bit longer. We'll see. We'll definitely see. So I've got to flip it around this way. 20 20 20. It is a 20. Yeah. Okay. We're still all good. No need to panic just yet. No need to panic just yet. 20. Now, this is where I would normally go. Like I said, I don't know. I'm going to probably make this one a little bit longer. Yeah, we're going to make it a little bit longer. So what I could actually do is bring this down by another, let's say 30. Then bring it up by 20. Here, is it, I could do. But what I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to do just a 10. Do the 20. And then bring that there to connect up to there. And then do a 20, which that will then lead down in that direction. What is all... I've just noticed this on the other side. Is there something going on today? Has this updated, or is it just bugging out for me? I don't quite know. I don't quite know right now. Right, maximize that. And there's your engine. Ooh, and then we can have ships tooting along out here. Well, I say ships, fishing boats. And I'm going to add a couple additional farms in. But this section out here will add in some salmon fishing ships. Nice. Fish and chips. You get it? Fish and chips. Ha. Oh, I'm cracking all the jokes today, guys. I'm cracking all the jokes. Right, brush size. We've got to do that same thing again right now. Like, we'll do the edges. And then we'll have to invert some of the areas that don't want to play ball. Which, again, is not a problem. Because we're kind of pros. I mean, I don't want to show off, boys, but we're kind of pros at it right now. We are kind of pros. In we go. La-di-da-di-da. It's the one and only D-O-double-G. Snoop Sediak. Alright, up we go. Round and in. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. There we go. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And then this final bit here, I'm getting too carried away. I think the weather's been quite warm the past few days in the UK. We recently just had the hottest day of the year here. So I think I'm a little bit delusional from all the sun that you boys been getting. I mean, I'm British, mate. We don't get sun often, but when we do, we sure like to complain. Right, so now I've got to do the invert. which is invert segment. So we're inverting down here. Inverting all of this. Inverting, inverting, inverting. It's like a belly button. We're inverting it, boys. Invert, invert, invert. That doesn't need inverting. There we go. There we go. So water can now come in. It can now freely enter. We still need to do a little bit touching up, maybe in some of the areas. Oh, undo. Oh, I didn't realise we're going up. I didn't realise we're going up a hill here. Okay, this is going to be quite fun now, watching all this reset itself. So obviously it's object height, and let's just select, for example, U. So obviously that's going to carve into some of these areas, which is not a problem. Actually, it will be a problem, because I've got to do the road going around the edge. So I'm going to have to kind of dig into it a little bit, so I can at least have the road going around the edge. Yeah, I didn't kind of think about that issue, did I? That was on your boys' radar. Okay, not a big issue. We're just smoothing the areas off. There we go. And then we'll just kind of... I mean, in reality, I can also key wall the edge of that. But I want to be a good dude. We'll just leave it like that for now. And we'll just get some more connections. I mean, I could kind of replicate this, which means I have to kind of like claim a little bit more going over. But we'll see. Right, how's the flooding? It's still a bit bubbly over there. It's starting to spread up here a little bit. But it does look very, very fast flowy, which I like. Definitely like right now. Now, yes, that's what I'm after. This little pocket of tuna. This is what I'm after right now. That is what I'm after. So I'll be very, very happy if that can remain. Then we can fish tuna. Yay. Right, okay. Trust me, guys. I'm delusional today. Don't talk to me. So from here, we're going out by 17. Such a weird number, but we'll roll with it. So from 17... And we'll do this side first. So it's a 47. So going up by a 47. And obviously this is going to go down to there. And then what's that distance there? That's a 45. So 45. And believe it or not, we're meant to be able to then run another road going all the way down on the inside there. Interesting. So I'll have to wait for the rest of the water to kind of fill it all up before I can actually start placing that down. But that's what we've kind of got to do. Interesting. So from this point here, what's the bend saying? So the bend happens here. I'm sure that's like that's a 7. What's this? 15. It can't be a 15. It's a 17 by 17. So 17 by 17. And then how far do we go there? We go, is it a 21? 21 by 21. So a 21 by 21. So if I do a 21 first, that's where the connection goes in. By a 21. And now this will show us then where actually how far over we need to go with this bend. So 17 by 17. So if the road stays down and runs it for us, we're laughing. So here then, that was a 47, wasn't it? Yeah, so while we're waiting for all the water, at least we can get all this done. So 47. And if I was correct, it was a 60. Well, it already snaps for me, doesn't it? A 60. So let's go across there. If I go across there. And I'm sure that was like a 45. It would have been, but I can definitely go a lot higher on this one. So I'll match it to there, and I'll match this one to there. There we go. We're getting the planning down right now. Look at me go. It's almost like I know what I'm doing. So I'll wait for the rest of it then until I can actually get all the water in. And it's all beautifully settled. But do you reckon we're going to get flooding? Oh. Guys, do you reckon we're going to get flooding? As he then pans over to a huge tsunami wave. Right, that's interesting. So we're going to get flooding. We are. I mean, we're getting flooding here, but that will hopefully fall within these little kind of canal systems that we kind of built. Which does mean the water that's flowing down here will kind of go and spill into here and do some flooding. It will spill on the beaches. But once it's settled, because it feels like we're okay here, I'm hoping it will remain calm. That's what we kind of hope anyway. We shall see. How busy is this train station now becoming these days then? So okay, so we've had 230 people use it in the last week. Very good, sir. And how many people are using the underground tunnel? Oh, there's quite a few there. So yeah, that train station being implemented there has been very, very beneficial. What about the one for the fishing side right now? How many people do you see walking down these main streets? Yeah, there's a couple. There's a couple. Okay. So, as we wait for this last square section here to get filled up, we're going to take a look at the bus routes, this one. So, currently, we have a bus route. We have two bus routes going to this train station here. One serves this little town section here, and the other one takes them all the way down the farming industry. That was just a way of me to kind of get people to the train station, to and from, to work. But now we've got this one there. I am then going to get rid of this ability, the ability for this bus route to stop at this station. What am I on? Oh, I'm not even on buses. I'm on trains. So I'm going to assume it's that one. No. Right. So that one stays around here. That one can go into there. And what's this one here doing? Oh, we had 3. So if I get that one to stop there as well. Ah. I didn't realize we had 3. Okay. Oh yeah, because that one's over here. We don't have a passenger line over here, so it makes sense why we have that one. Okay, fine, fair enough. So then this one here doesn't need to go down there, because if they want to get from over here to over here, jump on the train. There's a train available now. So here then's a little bit tricky with how this now works. So if I just redo this, there's a stop there. I'll get a stop just here. So I'm kind of utilizing the majority of this area. And we're also going to lead... For now, I'm just going to have a stop there. And then the stop on the way back. Just at a train station. Until I've fully built the rest of the area, and then we can have a proper run with that bus line. It's a very big bus line, but the important thing is it stops at the train station and drops people off pretty much everywhere. It's just for now, it's like, you know, a placeholder route. Just to be able to have people connected and be able to get to where they need to go. Right, how is that wave? We've managed to suck up a lot of that water. Obviously, it's going to fall through some of the gap. I wonder if I can quickly squeeze him. If I quickly pause. A quick little canal that can quickly drop all that water in. Really reduce that flow. And we might see a second one. But at least we're going to have it covered, nonetheless. At least we're going to have it covered. Right, okay, so I now need to make sure that all of that road here is aligned correctly. And we can now actually start by placing down all of the beautiful fish stuff. So, what do we have over here then? Is that our little seaweed farms? Yeah, that is seaweed, right? Yeah. So we start by placing these down then. Actually, where did I place them? Okay, so if I drop you there. Drop you there. You there. You there. Very good, very good, very good. Next one, we got the algae farm. There we go. Bam and bam. And then we have the fish farm. So like I said, I'm going to only drop the fish farms on this side, but because of how it's placed, I'm going to try and squeeze 3 in, like that. Then here, we'll do all the salmon fishing. To be honest with you, I could have squeezed the 4 in here. No, I want more salmon fishing boats. Yeah. So we'll leave it like that. And then we've now just got to connect the road up. Ooh. Hold on. Wait a minute. Something doesn't seem right. Alright, there we go. Okay, do not have these yet. And there we go. Right, I'm just going to run that to there for now. Get you connected in. Bam. And I've got to level everything all over again in just a minute too. So get you connected to there. You connected to there. You to there. You to there. And then we just got to quickly do these bends, which I'm assuming there are 7 by 7. 7 by 7. Yeah. Whether or not... Actually, I'll do it like this instead. So I know that sticking out here is a 10. 10 to there. Is that right? Yes. So whatever the bend is now, because they might not be perfectly placed, to be honest with you. That one's alright. That one's an 8. Probably because that one, yeah, that one's placed a little bit further down. But that works. That now officially works. I've just got to get the bridge now all set up. So, okay, directly from there. Once this is done, we're back in business. So 10 by 8. I'll just do it like this. There's no need to... Actually, no. Cancel that. I made this mistake last time. If I then select all of this, align to object height of, for example, you. Now, some of the actual fishing things right now will glitch out, but I'll fix those in just a minute. Alright, I'd rather do that first than build the bridges, because then I have to kind of mess with the bridges. I had to go through that last time. Kind of annoying. And then straight over. Solid connection, my guy. My guy. I'd say my G right there, but my guy. Alright, straight over. Is there room for a third? Nah, we'll kind of bend that round. That will be fine. That will be fine. That's all sorted then. So let me quickly now select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All you gotta do is go up by 1. And that then fixes the slight glitching. Because they were glitching through the key wall section there. But that's all good. We're working. We're in business. We're rocking and rolling right now. So all that's left then is to finalize this little section here. So we're 10 away, so we're doing a 5 by 5 on the old bends. 5 by 5, 5 by 5. There we go. Now here, bit different. Bit different right now. So we need the salmon fishing. Anchovy, salmon fishing. So we're going to go for 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 in total. There we go. I'm going to go up by another 10 here. Get our nice little 5x5 bends. There we go. Quickly reset this one as well. And we got the same issue here as well. With these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pump up by 1. We're all good. So we can now officially set up a little fishing route. And not only are we farming more fish in general, but now we're actually going to be fishing for fish in a fishing boat. So that's our first step. That is our first step right now. This is going to be quite a nice little industry. Now we still need to set up the fish factories. Don't get me wrong. We still got to set all those up. It looks like the water's kind of settled down with the flooding. I don't know whether it's going to hit anywhere else or whether... If it's over here now, it's bypassed this little section. Now, did my plan go to work? Yes. Oh, there we go. It did go to plan. My plan did work. I got this little pocket right now of tuna. I could take fishing boats up here, but that is quite a treacherous task. To try and get fish. I mean, they could do it, but what an epic to try and get them to go upstream. But this is not too bad. We'll take this right now. We'll take this. So, still lots of work to get done, but we're going to set up real quick right now the fishing routes. So no matter what happens for each one, it's a shame you can't connect up to a current route. So if I went, for example, here and then straight out, you can't connect to a current line. And that's really annoying. So what you then kind of find yourself having to do, like that's it then. We call it a day, right? You have to call it a day at this point. So if I'm going to bring this out and then this one out, then we've got to do a little bit of magic. Like I can go up to here and here with that one, here and here. Here and here, and then we kind of have to then anarchy it, but we got to do it in a way where there's benefit for both sides. So if I run up to there, then I know I'm taking that one in that direction. Get this one here. Bam. 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 Bit chaotic, but that's how it's going to work. Now, I don't quite know how long to make these lines. I never know how long to make them. So, we'll start with this one anyway. And I'm going to assume that that is long enough. That is what I'm going to assume. Now, what you would then do is wait for a fishing boat to come out and then track how efficient the route is. But I don't know how long I'm going to have to wait. Oh, there we go. Right, wait for this boat to toot out. So here we go. Fish loaded. What you want is it to be 100%. Maximum efficiency is having it 100% as it's pulling in, so it's not kind of going on a route at 100% for too long. If that makes any sense. So I think this will be okay. I mean, the fact that we're closing in on 15% and it's only just left the harbour, I reckon we'll be alright with that one. So actually, to be honest with you, it might be a little bit too long. You know what I mean? There we go. And then this crosses a little bit of anchovy. But I reckon that will be alright. What do you reckon? Oh yeah, because that has to go all the way down here, so it's catching the whole distance there as well. So this is currently almost 50%, right? And it's got to there. So you probably get to about 50% there, and then it'll probably be 100% about here. So there, that should be fine. It should be okay. But we now officially have salmon fishing boats heading out. This is great. This is very, very good. Now, of course, we've got to set up the exportation of all of this, because currently right now they're just driving it out of the region, or they're going to be using like this, which you can see. Are these fish? No, these are animal pasture stuff. Oh, there's fish. Fish truck. There's a fish truck. Into a slaughterhouse. Okay, there's not as many as I was thinking. Ah. Okay, I think they might be coming to this one as well. Not many as I was thinking, but when we get the fish factory set up, then we're going to truly need to export the goods. So, it's not a huge thing that we need at the minute. But it's definitely something that we need to kind of probably sort out next episode when we build this area up a bit more. But not too bad. Let me just see what I can do with a little bit of terraforming over here. So I can kind of naturally push it back as much as I can. Let me pause so we get it done a little bit quicker. And then, I mean, worst comes to worst, I could key wall it to make it feel like an actual natural drop down. Like we reinforced it. But that's going to really ramp up our fish production and how much revenue we will then start to generate. So that's going to be quite exciting. I'm actually quite excited for us. Okay, sweet mate. Now, a little bit more time has passed by. Are we still keeping that pocket of tuna? Yes. I was going to say, if I didn't keep that pocket of tuna right there, all of this would have been pointless. It really would have been pointless right there. So I think we're safe to say then, once all the water starts evaporating in these little, like, kind of flood canals that I built, I can then start to delete them. So water's almost out of there. I won't delete that just yet because it will cause some flooding. That can now go. You know what? I'll kill that one off. I might as well kill this one off as well. What's it going to do? Either go into the water or into another one of these. So that shouldn't be too bad for us. That shouldn't be too bad. Right, this had 230 people using it. It's down to 57. So we've shifted the bulk of people. But what's this going to be like when it stops off? There just seems to be a lot of people walking around it right now. So it is kind of handy. There's more than 57 people using that. I know it. I know it right now. So the population still got, look at 521,000. That's crazy, the population right now. And I know a lot of them are going to require jobs. We've got 10% unemployed. So 10% of our population is unemployed right now. And it makes sense for the reason why we have such a high industrial demand. But I have in place, I am building this, so this also does take some jobs. Like one of those is like 62 jobs. So there's definitely room there for people to work. We've definitely got room. The fishing boats are out here sailing. So let me catch some of them that are going in. Like this one going in right now is 100%. This is a blue one on 100%. A red one, 100%. And then we have this one over here, almost at 100%. So they might still be a little bit too long, to be honest with you. But it's not the end of the world. It's fine. It will be fine. But we should start seeing an increased amount of traffic within this vicinity anyway. But as long as we set up the exploitation just right, there shouldn't be many vehicles using this. We did it all okay for the farming industry, and all you really see right now is fish trucks on this junction. So what does that go to show you? That just goes to show you, boys, that trains are your best friend. They are your best friend. So I think we'll end it for here then. We've replicated all of this. We've built our additional passenger stop. This one right now doing pretty good too. Once we get more of the factories all set up and stuff like that, it's going to be really handy. But another thing as well, it'd be interesting to see how much people are using the bus line. That'll be interesting as well. But for now, yeah, we'll end it for here. Next episode, then, we'll try and look at getting some fish factories set up. We'll start to get our exploitation area for the train set up and for a cargo line as well. That would be super duper handy, unless I just utilize this one. Because what they would then do is put the goods onto a train. The train will go to here and onto a ship and have it go. So I could actually just leave that there. It could work for both industries. That should be fine. Oh, a little bit of flooding over there. But when we build that, I'm going to kind of build something very similar to this. A little one around here somewhere. So I could get our shellfish fishing done. Our tuna fishing over here done. The only thing I'm not fishing then is anchovies. So I need to kind of set something up that can either, you know, take advantage of this pocket over here, or just in this section here, or, you know, trail along the edges. I don't know. We'll see. But then we're fishing every type of fish. And then we can build fish markets throughout the city as well. That's going to be pretty damn cool. So the population looking like it's not even going to be slowing down right now. We are in a very, very good place right now. We still got plenty of zoning still to be built. So there's no stresses or worries on that front right now. Still need to provide quite a few more jobs, but that will come in time. But I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did, smash that like button down below. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, good up.